Today's the last days of the session. Yesterday, I had a very full program because there were a lot of sessions on health equality, on women's health, which was so great to see because it's a very important topic, but it's usually not a big topic. So to see that there are different panels, different workshops on that topic here was really fantastic for me, both in terms of learning from the insights that were shared, but then also, of course, from the connections that I could make. Today was a very different day. It started with a session with Adam Grant, who is an organizational psychologist and the author of Give and Take. And we had a session on leadership and fostering generosity in leadership. And we did a very impressive exercise where we all wrote down a personal or professional goal that we had. And then we walked around the room, read other people's goal, and wrote down our names if we thought we could help. And it was such a nice exercise with people that we didn't know at all, and just to see how we can help, how we can be more generous. And it created such a nice feeling in the room. People really bonded over that. I had people reach out to me for help. And so that really set the tone for today. And then I had probably the session that I liked the most of the whole conference, which was a cultural session with Yo-Yo Ma, who is a world famous musician. And in the beginning, I wasn't even sure if I should go because I'm not very artistic. And then I thought, why not? And it turned out to be such a wonderful conversation. It was only like 10 shapers, and he was so honest. He was so grounded, really rooted, and gave us such good advice from the heart. And then he would just like ask people to join us. And in the end, we had a conversation with the General Director of CERN, with the former President of the International Committee of the Red Cross, with some other artists. And it just felt like an honest conversation rather than a session from, like leaders where you ask formal questions and then get a very rehearsed answer. And so that was a fantastic session, and really incorporated that spirit of Davos, where you never know what can happen in the next session. You never know who you run into. And today ended with a session together with cultural and indigenous leaders. And they shared some of their wisdom on what we can learn from their communities to advance climate agendas. And it was a very solemn evening. We had some music, we had some shared cultural experience, something that I would never have expected to encounter at a place like Davos. So it was really a beautiful experience, really something that stuck with me in a different way than all of the sessions that we had in the other days.